WWE's Money in the Bank is this Sunday, and that means it's time for a predictions video because there's some really interesting matches at Money in the Bank, and of course I feel like this could be the pay-per-view where WWE go all out to over-deliver for fans because it's the first pay-per-view with fans back. I am excited. I cannot wait. It's possible we see the pop-up of old WWE superstars making their return to WWE. And of course, that is kind of unlimited. There's so many names being rumoured for Money in the Bank, or the shows surrounding it at least. I feel like the excitement level is huge. And I really hope WWE deliver because they really do need that spark right now. But as I said, there are some really cool matches that we need to talk about. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. The first match is AJ Styles and Omos defending the Raw Tag Team titles against the Viking Raiders. I think this match was originally scheduled for Raw after Money in the Bank, but I think with things changing, with the women's match being removed, they've added this. I think it's fine. I think AJ and Omos will pick up the win, though. I think even though the Vikings won on Raw, I think they will be victorious on the pay-per-view. So my pick is AJ and Omos. The Raw Women's Championship is on the line as Rhea Ripley defends against Charlotte Flair. Honestly, I feel like I'm actually excited for this match, and I don't know why. Like, it's the same thing we've seen before, but genuinely, I think this is the time to have Rhea Ripley get that decisive victory over Charlotte. I feel like that's needed. I think it would be a cool thing to see. So I'm going to pick Rhea Ripley defeating Charlotte Flair at Money in the Bank. The WWE title is on the line as Lashley defends against Kofi Kingston. I am super excited for this match. I wasn't. Until Raw, I really wasn't excited for it. I felt like Kofi was just kind of a stopgap and kind of just a win for Lashley, and I feel like that's okay. I do think Lashley's going to defeat Kofi Kingston, though. I think this is a new, refocused Lashley. The intensity in the promo on Raw was amazing. It is possible we get a Fiend return. I know a lot of people are excited for a possible Fiend return. There's those reports out there that he's coming back for some kind of championship feud. Him versus Lashley, especially a focused Lashley, could be very exciting indeed. Hell, they could pull the upset. Kofi wins, and there's more history between Kofi and the Fiend, or Bray Wyatt, than there is with Lashley. But my gosh, it's going to be very, very interesting. That's the first return to talk about. The next match is a Universal title match. It's Roman Reigns versus Edge. I do feel WWE's done a good job building to this. Of course, this is the first one-on-one encounter after Daniel Bryan was added to the WrestleMania match. I feel like that's okay. I feel like it's enough of a different match to feel better. Obviously, a big factor in this will be the Usos. Will Jimmy and Jay get involved in this? Will they help Roman Reigns? There's been a lot of rumours about Heyman turning on Roman Reigns. Is it possible this is where Brock Lesnar returns? I don't think so, with the reports coming out now. But it's very interesting to see. But I do feel like they're not giving that title to Edge. I love Edge. I want Edge to have one more world title at least in WWE. But right now, you can't take that title from the Tribal Chief. Right now, Roman's the biggest thing on the show. So that's why my prediction is Roman Reigns. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match is star-studded. You have Zelina Vega, Asuka, Naomi, Natalya, Nikki Cross, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss. You know I'm marking out during this match. Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan in the same ring at the same time. Oh, see Wrestling's video. If I make a video on this, you guys are going to be prepared, okay? Be prepared. Brace yourself on Sunday. There is, of course, a mystery person. We'll talk about that in a moment. But my prediction, people have been asking me this for weeks. It's Liv Morgan. Liv. I really want to see Liv Morgan hold that briefcase high. The ultimate babyface in front of fans is going to get the pop of a century. So, yeah, 100%. I think Alexa deserves it, but I feel like this is Liv Morgan's time. So, I wouldn't be upset if Alexa won, but I'll go with Liv. Sasha Banks could be the final entrant. Of course, it would likely be announced on SmackDown or even on Sunday itself. But Sasha Banks hasn't been in WWE since WrestleMania. She could return with the fans returning. But it could also be the man, Becky Lynch. Of course, Becky's been stated to return for a few weeks now. She hasn't, but we have seen her working out. She looks like she's in the best physical health of her life. Like, I could see Becky return. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match is, of course, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins versus Riddle versus Ricochet versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Big E versus Drew McIntyre versus John Morrison. Once again, star-studded. Do you know what? You could make a claim for every single person in this match to win Money in the Bank. And that is genius by WWE because we have no idea which way it's going to go. Obviously, people are saying Drew McIntyre is likely to get the briefcase again. Definitely possible. I'm still going with my pick. If you watch the Unnamed Wrestling podcast, I picked John Cena. Gotta hold out for that prediction. But if it's not John, then I am going to go with Riddle. I think Riddle has made a lot of headway on Raw, and I think they could possibly reward him with the Money in the Bank briefcase. That would set up a great feud with Randy Orton, by the way. But that is all of the advertised matches. Of course, Bianca Belair and Bayley has been cancelled. I do think it's possible we get Sheamus versus Damian Priest. They sort of teased the start of a feud on Raw. And it all depends how big they want this feud to be. We don't know. It could be on the Raw the following week. It could be in a month's time at SummerSlam. But this match does look likely it could potentially happen soon. But Money in the Bank, guys, it's going to be a great pay-per-view, without a doubt. The fact fans are back, the fact that WWE want to come out swinging, they want you to know that we're back and we're going to go and go all out, basically, to impress you and get those ratings back up and put on a good show. Like, WWE have been known to do that in the past, and I don't think they're going to not do it now when they really, really need to. It's going to be cool. I'm hoping for a Liv Morgan win. I'm hoping for a Fiend return, although I think the Fiend returning will be more likely on a Raw. But nonetheless, it's the first pay-per-view with fans. I'm hyped. I hope you're hyped too. If you are hyped, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, share the video so your friends can come and have their say. Let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. I love reading your predictions during and after the pay-per-view to see what you guys thought of the show and see if it went the way you guys wanted it to go. But, of course, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.